Disclaimer. This is educational purpose video only. I didn't harm anyone. I used my own device during explain of this method, so please don't use this method any kind of illegal or malicious activities. Because hacking is crime. If you do this, then it can land you in jail. I'm not support any kind of illegal or malicious hacking.
To my Kali machine with my USB Wi-Fi card and bridge adapter enabled. But first, let me give my password here and unlock this screen. So, you have to open a terminal, of course, and have a clear page in here. So if I run iwconfig VLAN O, you will see that I'm in currently the managed mode. So I have to go into the monitor mode by running airmon ng start WLAN O. So this will put me in the monitor mode. If I run iwconfig WLAN O right now, it will show me. If I just run ifconfig, it will be enough because I will see WLAN O mom. Of course, you can confirm it by running iwconfig WLAN O mom and not config but config. Okay, so as you can see, now I'm in the monitor mode. So if it doesn't work for you, you can use the alternative method that we have seen in the previous section as well. So let me run aerodump-ng, and all you have to do is just run aerodump-ng and say your interface name. So as you can see, now I have started to gather information about the networks that are around me right now. So my USB Wi-Fi card has a range, and it started to collect information from that range as long as it can get. So after a while, I will hit Ctrl+C on my keyboard in order to stop this process. A 30 seconds or a minute period will be enough for you to gather this data. Okay, so you have to hit Ctrl+C, then we can analyze this result in here. So let me take you through over these columns and the descriptions and what they mean. So we have BSSID first. So this is basically the MAC address of the router. Okay, so we see the MAC addresses of various routers in here. So I have my router here named Pulp Fiction, as you can see, and this is my information. So I'm going to go over that information in order not to go into other people's router, other people's information, because obviously I'm not allowed to go over the details of the other routers. So I'm going to focus on my router in here. So I have this power column in here, PWR, and it indicates the closeness of the router. So the bigger this number is, the closer the router is to my Wi-Fi card. And this is -36, so Pulp Fiction router is actually in my living room, and I'm in my living room as well, so it's very close. So I have beacons in here. So this is announcement packets that are sent by routers, and they send like 10 or 20 beacons per minute. So we have this number of useful packets in the router right now, and we have 0, and we have an important one in here. For example, this is the channel, and I'm in the 9th channel. So you can actually choose your own channel, and we're going to learn how to do that at the end of these sections in how to protect ourselves from this attack section. Okay, how to make our self section. And in here, I'm in the channel 9, and for example, if you're living in a crowded area, you may want to change your channel in order to be effectively connected to the internet. Suppose you're getting your internet service from a certain provider, and most of the people in your area is getting that service from that same provider in your neighborhood. So you may want to choose a channel which is not common right now. As you can see, there are only 1 or 2 other people that are using the 9th channel right now. So I can switch to the 9th channel or 8th channel. So it would be better for me, it would be more effective for me to connect to the internet by doing so. So you have to find a channel which is no one is using, and you can switch to that channel for a better internet connection. And in here I have the encryption type, which is very important because we're going to configure our attacks according to that encryption. Right now I'm in the WPA2 encryption, and as you can see there are other types like WPA, and we're going to see the differences between this WEP, WPA or WPA2 encryptions, and we're going to see different kinds of attacks, different kinds of cracking techniques according to these encryptions, but you have to gather this information before you do your attack to the wireless networks. So right now I'm in the WPA2. I can change it whenever I want by going into the administrator page for my own router. And again, we're going to see how to do that in the Making Us Safer lecture. Okay, I'm going to adjust it to be WEP, WPA2 to show you different kinds of techniques. So this is very important. And of course the last part is the ESSID, which is the name of our router. Okay, so mine is Pulp Fiction. You can choose your name, you can rename your router whenever you want. So this is the general information that we get from AeroDump-ng. We're going to stop here actually, and within the next lecture we're going to see how to gather information regarding only one specific router, one specific client at a one time.